Hi, my name is Nicholas. Before I gave my life to Jesus, I described myself as someone with no real direction. Around 16, I started struggling with depression and turned to smoking weed to cope. Hanging out with friends and getting high became the only thing I looked forward to. My parents argued a lot, so leaving the house was my escape. School felt like a chore and I lost any sense of passion or purpose. I was just drifting through life. At 20, I decided to quit smoking weed. That's when Jesus started working his way back into my life. A good friend from college, Jamie, was a devout Christian who always talked about Jesus. Through him, the seed of faith was planted again, even though I hadn't surrendered my life yet. Not long after, I came home to find my parents constantly fighting, and eventually they divorced. My family was struggling, especially my mom. One night, I was lying awake, full of anxiety, and I prayed to God for a sign, anything to let me know he was real and with me. Almost instantly, my computer across the room turned on by itself. I thought it was a coincidence, but when I doubted it, the computer turned on again. In that moment, I knew God was saying, "Don't doubt me anymore." That moment changed everything. I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior. Even though I still battled old habits like lust, greed, and substance abuse, I started to see real transformation. Jesus began to renew my heart from the inside out. Over time, my desires shifted. I stopped going to bars and clubs. I stopped smoking. I started finding peace, patience, and gratitude in places I never expected. My faith grew stronger each day as I learned to rely on God's strength instead of my own. What amazes me most is how God didn't just change my habits, He redirected my purpose. Around the same time I gave my life to Him, He rekindled a childhood dream I had forgotten, learning to trade the stock market. I don't believe that was a coincidence. I believe it was God showing me that when we surrender to Him, He renews our minds, restores our passions, and leads us into the purpose He designed for us all along.